Very good morning to one and all present here. Myself, Dr. Sanjukta, going to monitoring this session. So we are gathered here to celebrate World Entrepreneurship Day. So on this auspicious day, Research and Development Cell and Biotechnology, Department of Biotechnology, School of Life Science and Technology, going to... hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. You can start now. You can start now.
Okay.
Yes, Sanjukta ma'am, you are audible.
Okay,
Please go ahead.
Okay,
Please
sir.
go ahead.
Okay, sir. Okay.
एक मिनट फैन बंद कर.
Okay, very good morning to all of you. So on this auspicious day, World Entrepreneurship Day, Research and Development Cell, IIMT University and Department of Biotechnology, School of Life Science and Technology going to organize this session. The keynote speaker of this session is Dr. Professor S. Rathika. Professor Rathika currently working as Associate Professor and Dean of MBA, Department of Prince Shri Venkateshwara Padmavati Engineering College, Chennai. She has more than 18.4 years of experience as an academician. Currently, she is pursuing her PhD in both engineering and management discipline. She completed her MPhil Management with Prist University, Masters in Business Administration from Mother Teresa Women's University, and ME from Satyabama University. She earned undergrad BE degree in Electrical and Electronic Engineering from Madras University. She is also cleared SET exam in 2016. Presently, she is leading the Department of Management Studies, Prince Shri Venkateshwara Padmavati Engineering College, Chennai. She has published more than 9 papers in Scopus Index Journal, 4 Web of Science, 12 in other national and international journals, 2 papers in UGC listed journals. She has published more than 13 patents and published 2 books titled Principle of Management and Human Resource Management. She has presented several papers in national and international conferences and authored many chapters in books. She is an ED cell coordinator and standard club coordinator of BIS and monitored more young entrepreneurs from her institution by promoting a best entrepreneurial ecosystem. Under her dynamic leadership, more than 10 entrepreneurs have come out with flying colors as a startup. She has published more research papers in the field of management. Her research interest includes human resource management, total quality management, organizational behavior, principles of management, and business research method. Wow, what a great profile. So, to begin this session, I would like to invite Dr. Navneet Sharma, Dean of Department of Biotechnology, School of Life Science and Technology, to say a few words. Sir?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Sanjukta ma'am. First of all, I would like to welcome today's guest and speaker of this wonderful event, Professor Rathika from Chennai. We are thankful to you, ma'am, that you have accepted our invitation and joined this talk. As I was going through your topic, the topic which is selected is very informative and very, I would say, it has a meaning. As you have mentioned that it has a long-term solution. Definitely, we have to find out a long-term solution of all the problems. So, Dr. Rathika has taken this topic for faculty members as well as students. Even the faculty members can be benefited with this discussion. And as Dr. Sanjukta told a few minutes back about Dr. Rathika, that she is a combination of engineering plus management. She is done PhD in engineering and management. So it is a rare combination, and I am really thankful to the coordinator of this event, Professor Dr. Shubha Dwivedi, to invite Dr. Atika and organize this event. And I am also thankful to the R&D section of IIMT University for facilitating all the facilities for organization of this event. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. And I welcome all the delegates and participants who have joined in this online event. And as this event is live on YouTube, so the students and the participants can again see it and can take the extract of the talk later on also. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. And over to Dr. Sanjukta.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. So now I would like to invite our keynote speaker, Professor S. Radhika, to share his idea. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Ma'am.
Good morning. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for the nice introduction.
Good morning.
Thank you. Okay. So I'm very much thankful to my management and my colleagues for giving the opportunity to have. And also I want to thank Dr. Shubha ma'am for her invitation to attend this session. So the topic for today is entrepreneurship as a viable long-term solution to unemployment. Since we are celebrating World Entrepreneurship Day, this topic has been given by Dr. Shubha ma'am. So I have taken, since I have been working for entrepreneurship more than 8 years, so I thought of giving some sort of insights to the students community. So that's why I've chosen this title. 1 second, ma'am, 1 second.
Hello, Dr. Atika? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. I got a call. Okay. So this title has been given by Dr. Shubha ma'am. So I want to explore some new insights to the student community on this World Entrepreneurship Day. So hope you're all aware about entrepreneur and entrepreneurship. So a person who is committed, who is having more number of risks to develop their own business can be called as an entrepreneur. So since this is a live session, I cannot ask any question to the audience. So let me itself interact about the title which has been given by me. So we are all aware about who is an entrepreneur. So this IIC, this topic has been developed by R&D and IIC of IIMT University. So IIC has been come to glance at 2018. So after that only we are promoting, the national government is promoting more number of thoughts, schemes, and hackathons are conducted to promote entrepreneurship. So before that, we were not aware about, we are all only technician, we have been given and we taught how to get employment. So after the establishment of MOEs, Innovation Council and IIC, we got a knowledge about why we want to pursue employment too instead of employers. Okay, so this is what the topic. So we are, but the government of India is launching lot of schemes, lot of insights as well. They are generating lot of new ideas, new events, new competitions to promote entrepreneurship. So because the solution we want to provide for unemployment, that is the ultimate aim of promoting entrepreneurship across the nation. So this IIC has initiated this kind of like school innovation program, higher educational institutions innovation program, competitions, hackathons, idea contests, and lot of things to promote entrepreneurship. So this is what the motto they have launched before 5 years. Now, most of the higher education institutions across India, more than 5,000 education institutions across India, only higher education institutions have got their own IIC, and they started to work on promoting innovation and entrepreneurship culture. So they have got an idea that design thinking, creation, innovation, and towards that, making a product as a prototype and launching the final product to the consumers. So after establishment of this IIC from 2018 till date, almost across the nation, more number of innovations, and they have got more number of IPR too. So they have registered their ideas into patent. In earlier days, from 2009 till date 2021, more than 700 patents alone have been registered in India. But nowadays, the thing has been drastically changed, and around we have got every day around 600 to 700 patents are registered in India. This is what the success IIC have been taught while launching the program in the year 2018. Now we are marching towards success because more even like Brazil is like 1/4 of population in Chennai city alone. Since I am originated from Chennai, so in Chennai city alone, the population of Brazil is 1/4 of Chennai. But they are registering more than 900 patents every month. But in India, we have been lagged. Lot of performance hurdles, lot of what to say. They are not initiating. They are not aware about the things. But because of the contest, because of the promotions launched by IIC, we are able to register after 2021. Within this, we have been crossed more than 10,000 patents, 10,000 IPR registration across India. This is what the success of the program. So we are going to talk about why entrepreneurship. So what entrepreneurship will be doing in promoting unemployment crisis, in overcoming unemployment crisis. So the topic is, I am an entrepreneur. So are you an entrepreneur? If it is so, how did you evaluate and how you have been succeeded in your life? Even you do not know what is entrepreneurship, no problem. So the government of India is launching lot of schemes, offers, contests, lot of contents are being developed by government of India. So why you want to be an entrepreneur? Even already you're not an entrepreneur, why you want to be? So this is what the topic of the day. So in this, we are going to discuss about, so what is called entrepreneurship, how successful entrepreneurs have been raised, and what do you mean by hackathons conducted by government of India and state governments, and how you want to promote your entrepreneurship skills and traits, and how you can able to, even already you have started your business, how you can able to come out. So this is what the agenda of this title. So who is called an entrepreneur? As I said already, entrepreneur is the person, one who is able to take risk, one who is able to do a business, one who can able to develop new insights, develop new products, one who is able to develop new service, or who is willing to do service to the society, ensuring social responsibility towards the society, how they can able to overcome new contents. Okay, so that is called the entrepreneur title. So how this entrepreneurship has been emerged, how they have been shared, and how they have been evolved from 18 to 23. So in initial days, in traditional scenario, one who will be pursuing a degree, at last he want to get an employment. That was a scenario earlier days. Before 10 years and all, nobody was aware about entrepreneurship. Why you want to have, why I should work, I should start a business. Rather, I can go and work under a employer. I can develop my skills, I can develop my traits, and I can able to come up with a good money, good salary, or good combo of package. Okay, this is what the scenario in earlier days. Now they made a revolution. Why you want to work under an employer? Why not you can be creating employment opportunity? So this is what the motto. Instead of being a job seeker, you can be a job creator. So this is what the entrepreneurship. So how it can be attained is through idea generation. You may be having a simple idea, that is fine. How others have been evolved. See, we have urban company. So a company which is doing hospitality services, housekeeping services across the nation. Wherever you go, they may be doing housekeeping service to even a mall, even big companies or a corporate unit, or where more number of people are joining, they can able to do a service. So this is what the urban company's motto. They have started in the year 2018 to 19. During this pandemic only, they have got more number of proposals from various corporates and various uh, uh, big malls and other things. They have got this kind of hospitality services. So by doing so, they have developed their business and they have got their own uniqueness, that cleanliness is our motto. So we do have housekeeping facilities, housekeeping maids across our places where we are working. In our institution, we do have housekeeping person, but they can do it in a professional way. They are cleaning it in a efficient way. So all the big corporate buildings, government buildings, they have been targeted and they have got succeeded. So the same way we have Nika. Nika is a leading entrepreneur. So they are promoting like cosmetics and other sales of retail products. So they are promoting like cosmetics and clothing. Okay, so clothing, you want to have aesthetic touch while touching the material only. You may be able to visualize, yes, it is good, made up of good fabric or not. But this Nika has started, they understood and they ideated that there is a need for housekeeping, cosmetics and clothing in online platforms. So no one is delivering that. So why can't we? So they initiated in the year 19 and they have got succeeded in these 4 years. So the reason behind that is they identified there is a need, there is a demand for there. So you want to make, is there any purpose of your establishment there? You want to have an entry or not? So you want to decide in the initial stage itself so that you can able to shine in near future. So like Mizo, so they are also a online retailer, e-commerce seller. So they all have identified. Mizo have started in the year 2012, but during pandemic only they too have more number of demand. So these companies like we have ShareChat. Okay, so we have lot of social media service providers like WhatsApp, like Facebook, Twitter, and ShareChat is having some sort of uniqueness that you have you emojis, so you can share your feelings, you can share your emotions by having sadness or happiness. So that emoji initially it has not been available in WhatsApp, Facebook, and other things. They have come up with a unique solution. Why can't we express our own feelings through emotions, through like smileys, through emojis? So this is what the ultimate aim they have been come. And we have lot of photo morphing, photo collage, and other kind of videos or GIF files have been developed by ShareChat. Whereas in initial days, this was not available. So they are attracting more number of teenagers or youngsters. So their target population is that. So first, what you are supposed to have, do you have any demand? Are you willing to have? Like we have our own Kevin Care products in originated from Tamil Nadu. So that person, while flying from Chennai to Singapore, he got an idea that why that shampoos, hair oils, and what to say, shampoos and hair oil should be in big bottles, half liter or 1 liter. I want to travel from here to there. It will take minimum 1 hour or 2 hours take. So why should I carry half liter or 1 liter? Why can't it be a sachet? So he thought that the idea has been instantly got by that person. So he came up with a solution that shampoos for 1 rupee or 2 rupees, hair oil for 1 rupees or 2 rupees. So you want to have what is there? Is it needed? Is it demanded? Is it socially relevant? So you want to have that. If that idea is able to answer these questions, then you can promote that as a product or service. So like we have CEO of Google, Sundar Pichai. So he has traveled from one particular location to another particular in Houston. So he was stuck in a end street. So he was unable to proceed on either right or left side. So instantly he got an idea. Why should I get stuck in this kind of scenario? So he got an idea, and so that Google Maps have been launched. So Google Tracker. So I want to know how many roads are available. What are the direction I can able to take? Is it end road or is the road will be continued or not? So I can able to have an idea before starting from my place to the destination place. So this is what instantly they may be getting an idea. Immediately it will be resolve. So you are the mediator to provide a solution for the idea. So that can be called as idea generation. Something you are thinking, you are ideating, you are making some uniqueness with the already existing product. So we used to have wet grinders at our house. Traditional wet grinders have occupied large number of space. So it has not been, what to say, it has not been shifted from one place to another place without anyone's help. So you want to seek someone to help to locate or to move the wet grinder from one place to another place in traditional method. Nowadays, someone has initiated, it is invented by someone, but they have creatively thought that why it should be of this much size, why it cannot be a compatible one. So they thought, they come up with an idea that instead of having a huge area, why can't it can be a minimized one? So nowadays, with the wet grinders, we are doing everything. Not only we are making flour, we can able to make flour for chapati, we can able to chop vegetables, we can put that as a storage container. So it is going to occupy less number of space. And that too, we can make even juicer. So everything all in one. So that wet grinder, initially it has been used for making idli or dosa flour. Now, that wet grinder can be used as a multi-purpose device. So this is what you have to ideate, you have to innovate new things, you have to be a creator, you have to be a modifier, you have to find out some new ways or methodologies with the already existing content. That is what the first thing you want to have whenever you are thinking about entrepreneurship or entrepreneur in your mind. Once you have got an idea, you are able to do, you have got a feasibility to work. Yes, this product is not already available. This service is not been offered. So why can't it be a new content? So they can able to move forward. So in initial days and all, we have got airbags, right? So for a two-wheeler, for a four-wheeler, we used to have airbags. Whenever it is meeting an accident, immediately airbag will be blow. Automatically, it will be safeguarding the person who is driving or the person who is sitting inside the car. So this is this kind of airbag facility have been given for only higher end cars, the cars which is having more than 25 lakhs. And later on, all the manufacturer have understood the need why it should not be implemented in local cars also or lower end versions also. So nowadays, even the car of 3 lakhs or even Tata Nano is having airbag facility. So this is what, why there is a need. Is it being implemented in a successful manner or not? So that is what the idea comes to your mind whenever you are thinking about entrepreneurship. Once you thought about idea generation, yes, you got a good idea. You can able to have that as that idea as a feasible one. You can able to develop further. Then you will be moving on to market research. So what idea you have been thought? Like I said, wet grinders and making a shampoo or hair oil in the form of a sachet, and that is affordable to everyone. Even it can be affordable to a lower income group also. So is it feasible? So to which market I want to address? So that market research, I want to go with the market type of customer. So who I'm going to target, what is their demographics, like age of the person, income level of the person, experience of the person. So in that sachet development, I got an idea for overseas travel. So I am traveling from Chennai to some other city or some other country for 1 day or 2 days. So instead of carrying a big weightage, I can able to go with a sachet. So my target customers are the person who is going for one place to another place for short span of time. So the target market for them is they have identified the tourism provider. So more number of hospital industries, hotel industries, and the airbase. So they have been started to identify these as their target customers and they've started to sell. So is it feasible? So you have to identify who are your customers, what is their age, what is their income, where they are residing. Either they are residing in rural area or urban area. So this kind of sachets for overseas travel or the person who is traveling from one city to another city or one place to another place for a short time stay. So you have to identify, is it an urban people or rural, and how many age group from infant or from 10 years to 20 years, from 10 years to 50 years. So that has to be identified. While doing that, you can able to do a specific market research. So you got an idea, you exacted the feasibility of doing that idea, or you have analyzed how that idea can be launched into reality. There comes market research. Once you are able to identify your own potential customer, then you can able to prepare a lean model canvas. So it consists of 9 parameters. So how the idea or thought which I've got in your mind is going to be executed in reality. That is the ultimate aim of preparing lean business model canvas or lean model canvas, or it is simply called as BMC, business model canvas. Yes, you have been got with 9 parameters. That business model canvas is going on smoothly, then you can able to execute that idea into reality by writing a business proposal. That proposal will be that proposal will be acquiring more number of finance, more number of investors for your idea to be developed. Because why in traditional days more number of entrepreneurs have not been come up is they have not got an initial amount, they have not got sufficient capital to launch their business idea into reality. And even they are approaching any banks or any financial institutions, they will ask for surety, collateral, and lot of problems they have faced. That's why they have hesitated. So why should I suffer a lot? Instead, I can go and work for an employer. Rather, I can able to spend on my own company. I can share my ideas to them. I can help them to develop their business. Through that, I can able to gain some salary or some money to have a sustainable life. This is what the thought they have got in initial days. That's why they were not being come up. And after the establishment, after 2010 onwards, lot of new entrepreneurs have been come. The reason is they do not want to have capital. Even they don't have capital, no problem. They can share their idea. They can able to have their investors. They can able to have their angel investors, venture capitalists. Okay, so they are ready to fund their ideas, or they can able to go as an incubator to any company too. So they can be an incubator. They can give their idea for a while. They'll be working under them. They'll be putting an agreement. So they'll share their knowledge. They'll make the product to be developed from their area, and at last I can come up with flying color. So this is what the reason behind promotion of entrepreneurs, promotion of entrepreneurship within this short span, within this 10 to 15 years, they have been come up with flying colors. So that lean model is okay. They were able to develop, they were able to tell, then they can able to come with a good business plan. That business plan is like, what is their product? What is their mission, vision statement? When are they going to launch? Who are their owners? Who are their shareholders? Who are their stakeholders? From where they are going to procure materials? Who are their suppliers? Who are their customers? And again, investors, how much they are going to get it from their investors? Where they are launching? Like, what is the promotion strategy they are having? Where they are going to promote their product? Where they are going to do service? All these questions will be answered by having a better business plan as a proposal. This proposal they'll be preparing. Minimum, this will carry some 7 to 10 pages, and that proposal will be submitted to the investors. So that business plan or proposal submission will be happening in any of the contest or schemes or idea or hackathons, ideathon. So in these area, they can able to submit their proposal and they can attract their investors. So the investors will be getting kind of support from that particular person's idea. So they will sourcing fund, they'll be getting their ideas. So by doing so, they can able to develop themselves. So this is what the final stage to be an entrepreneur. So idea you should have in your mind. You have to check for the feasibility of idea. If the feasibility is okay, you can able to again recheck with the business model canvas, the 9 parameter model, and at last you can able to write a proposal. And one more point to be added with business plan is you want to write up a budget. So how much you are going to spend, how you are going to allocate the resource, how you are going to organize the resource. What about the return on investment? When are you expecting that return on investment? So when are you, what about your minimum BEP? So what about the financial investment you are going to make? how you are going to divide the resource. A resource might be material, methodology, money. So all 5 M's, how are you going to resource? So that will be implemented in your business plan. So cost of production and the cost of expenditure, and what is the variation or deviation between production and expenditure. That is, what about the sales volume? How much you are going to sell? Say, for example, for making a pen, single pen, I am expending 10 rupees. I am selling the pen for 12 rupees. The 2 rupees might be my profit margin. So for 1 unit, I am expecting 2 rupees. For 100 units, I may be expecting 200. So that is what you want to make it. So what is your investment? What is the return on investment you are going to gain? Okay. So that will be prepared under business plan. So by doing so, you can able to develop your skills, your traits. So in previous slides, I have shown that I am an entrepreneur. The question might be yes or no. If it is yes, how you want to boost it up. If it is no, these are the procedures to be followed. That is what idea generation, market research, lean model canvas, and business plan. So, like idea generation, we have discussed in a oral form. Then we have been discussed about market research. That market research also will be covered in these 9 parameters. So I am showcasing the BMC of Tesla Motors. So how they have been come up with. Hope you might be aware about Tesla's features, right? So you can able to charge it. So Wi-Fi chargers are available. So the doors are automatically open, and it is an autonomous driving vehicle. You no need to have a driver. Automatically it will be trying you to reach a destination, and you have navigators. That navigators are advanced sensors, so you no need to worry about. And even if there is a speed breaker, if there is a end road, everything will be addressed, or everything will be known to the driver, or even the autonomous vehicle. It will be known to everyone without getting stuck. And what about the traffic in that route while you are traveling? So if there is a heavy traffic, that also will be letting you know. So these are all advanced features, and you don't have any handle for opening the doors or closing the doors. So that also will be automatic, right? Sensors, automatic scanners. So these are all advanced features. So while doing this kind of autonomous driving vehicle, what are the features to be added? So the 9 parameters of Teslas are here. So the first one is value proposition. So that is what I have been told. The first parameter while preparing a BMC is you want to check, is there any purpose of development? Is there any need? So you want to check it. So that is the first one, value proposition. So like already I said, Wi-Fi chargers, they only the unique provider for charging with Wi-Fi plates. Okay. So they are giving value to their product to the customers who is using their products. So what is the value proposition you are providing to your customers or to the consumers who are going to buy your product? So since you are all biotechnology related students, you have to say, for example, any drug, right? Any fertilizer given for a particular plant, will it be good or not? Is it a hybrid plant, or is it an organic plant or inorganic plant? You want to check. And what about the fertilizers for fertility? So that fertilizer will be going to create more yield for the particular plant or not. So you want to test it. Before feeding that plant with a new fertilizer, you want to check the quality of the fertilizer so that the yield can be determined in a prior manner. So this is what 1 tons number of yield I'm expecting, 2 tons yield I'm expecting. I'm showing this kind of seed. This is a pure organic seed. This is what the expectation of yield I'm going to have. And while doing so, you want to consider, even though the fertilizer is of good quality, you want to check for the soil fertility. And you want to check, is there sufficient sunlight? Is there sufficient air? Lighting, everything should be checked. Watering, how you are going to irrigate the particular plant. What about the outcome? My outcome is 2 tons or 1 ton. I'm going to make sure that this is what the inlets I'm providing to get the required outcome, required plant yield. So like I'm showing a paddy, I'm showing a paddy seed. So what about the expected outcome or reach? So how I'm going to expect? So while determining my output or my outcome, these are all the inputs I'm going to provide. Okay, like that way, what is the value you are giving out of your competitor? Like we do have like how to say Google Pay, Phone Pay, Bharat Pay, right? So initially Google Pay is applicable to only certain personalities, and with that only for phone numbers you can able to have. You do not have any scan facility with Google Pay. Later on, an Indian maker, Bharat Pay, have come up with barcode scanner. So you can scan, you can make a payment. Even you do not have number of the person, even you do not have the contact details, you can make payment by scanning the barcode. This is the advanced feature of an Indian maker, Bharat. So he has come up with a good idea for making this. Later on, we have got Google Pay or Phone Pay and other things. They are also using barcode scanner or code scanner. So like that, there is a demand. I am making my product as a unique one when compared to the already existing. Like I said, Miso, like I said, Nika cosmetics product, like textile, clothing, e-commerce trader. So how I am unique? Even they have offline stores also. Nikas and Misos are having offline stores also. You want to have that aesthetic feature, sensible feature while buying a content. Suppose I'm going to buy a silk saree, I will touch and feel, yes, it is a good silk. Okay, so that feel has to be come while purchasing the product through online. So they do have retail outlets, they do have in online also, they have an option. You can able to visualize the material in a clear cut manner and how it has been brought up. What about the proportion of fiber? Proportion of silk, everything can be visualized and they displayed everything. That is why they are the succeeding e-commerce retailer. So what is your uniqueness? How you have been got? So value proposition is very, very important while preparing a BMC. So even the idea is feasible. Even the once idea is ready, so the next step is before step is market research. That can become under this category. So value proposition. Yes, I am unique when compared to others. So like initially Micromax, Samsung and other providers have come up with. Reliance have come. But Airtel have come with flying colors. Airtel have come up with attractive. That zero, what to say, zero error, 0% error, no errors. We are satisfying all type of customers who are all questioning us. So you can ask any question to Airtel. Immediately your complaint or question, your issues will be simply resolved. But no other producers are able to give this kind of support or this kind of extension. So that is why the value proposition is leading. Once you have been told about value proposition, the second one is customer segment. That is what the first scenario in market research. You want to identify the customer. What are the type of customer? So they identified high net worth individuals. So only upper end or higher income people can able to ride the Tesla vehicle. Only I am not able to ride that. I need to have some autonomous support. So I have been busy with my work. So I want to pick up my son or daughter. So I can able to go. So they identified what is the need. Who are the customer base? So green buyers. Green buyers in the sense it is an electric vehicle. So you no need to have a fuel. You can charge it. So zero emission, zero pollution. So who are their customers? So they identified clearly green buyers, commercial fleet buyers. So commercial fleet buyers in the sense they are not buying it for regular use. Only electric vehicle nowadays only in Indian roads it has been booming. So that kind of fleet customers, so they have got some sort of creamy customers. So for them only they are expecting or they are launching the product. Sports car enthusiast. So they used to ride electric vehicle, battery vehicle. So for them they have been. So you want to identify who are your customers. Once you identify the customer, how are you going to enrich a relationship with the customer? So being a producer, is there any demand created by the customer? Yes. Then you can able to move on. That is what customer relationship. So they have, after launching the product, how about the customer service? Say we have Unilever products, Unilever water purifiers. So while launching that, in my experience, I came to know that while selling the products to the customers, they have used catchy words. They have been given more number of advertisements, promotions. But after selling the product, they were not being come for service. Even the customer is rising for any complaint, they were not listened to. So they last to wait for a while. So that has to be ensured. Even you are not selling, without that, the relationship between supplier and customer is not going to end. So you want to have a continued relationship so that they will refer to their friends, neighbors, relatives. So that is what you want to have, a long lasting relationship, truthful relationship with your customer. So what about the service? How you are making the product as intimate to the customer? Directly you have to meet your customer without any intermediates. So personal assistance, even you have wholesaler or retailer, they want to have, like we have Alexa, right? So through that, we have in our smartphones and all, we have Google Voice, right? So you can, instead of typing or you are taking more time to type, you can record your voice and you can able to search some contents. So that is what the type of relationship you want to maintain with your customer. So Tesla got a clear-cut idea. This is what I'm going to do a service. This is what I'm going to attract new customers. Once you are able to attract, then you want to go for a channel. How are they going to sell? Through retail outlets or retail stores or websites, conference, public relations. So most of this Tesla's vehicle, they have been sold through websites, online platforms, social medias. Through that, they have been promoted their products. So how are you going to reach your customer? Once channels over, then key activities. So key activity, what are the advanced feature the particular vehicle is having? So through R&D, the design, right? So handy design, compact design, and autonomous, and even it can be sensing any hurdles or speed breakers are available after 1 kilometer or after 2 kilometers. That too also sensed by a particular vehicle. And they have to have a tie-up with the car manufacturer. And charge point. And so how many charge points or battery locations are available? Based on these only, they can successfully launch their product to their customer. So once they were identified the key activities to be performed, then resources. So electric vehicle, advanced electric vehicle technology, battery, how many batteries to be needed, and once in a while, how many hours or how many years once they want to replace the battery, how many hours they want to charge the battery, and the brand. For that owner itself, they have got a brand. So more number of customers are buying or they are seeing Twitter for Elon Musk alone. So that is what the key resources they want to prepare for reaching them. Then key partners. So these are all the persons, through them only they are going to reach out their customer. They are the real customer or they are the moderators. To them, the product will be consumed by the final consumer. So OEM, overall equipment manufacturers, governments, leasing companies, battery developer, Panasonic, manufacturing and purchasing, insurance company, charge point partners. So through the, say for example, Ola, Uber we have, right? So Bhavish Agarwal, Ola owner. So he is not owning even a single vehicle under Ola's brand, but they are doing a e-commerce service to their customers. And for Ola, I can able to have a link with Google Map. I can able to have a link with just a local service provider. So one network I want to have. I want to have an internet facility. So I want to develop to whom. So what about the GSM? From here to another place I'm traveling, what about the location? How I can able to share my location? So these are all the network providers are available for one service which is offered by Ola. So they same thing as a key resource provider. I want to have the long-lasting relationship with these partners too. Then I have got everything clear. Then how I'm going to make a revenue? What about my return on investment? So through sales of automotives, through sales, through leasing the product, through generation, because electric vehicle, automatic storage, while running the vehicle itself, battery will be automatically energized. So through that, I'm going to generate energy. I'm not going to use fossil fuel. So these are all the advancement and services which I'm offering. Through that, services in the sense by launching my thing into website, social medias, I'm going to get revenues. So by doing so, what about my cost structure? This is what my final budget, how I'm going to allot budget for these facilities. So manufacturing, where I'm going to locate my plant, how I'm going to ship my product to material to my location, and from location to my customer space. And R&D costs, employees, how many employees I'm going to accommodate, what about the skill set of employees, how I'm going to give training to them. So every cost is coming under cost structure. So before launching Tesla, they have conducted this kind of 9-parameter model analysis. This got feasibility, and that's why they have been launched. So whenever you got idea in your mind, immediately you have to go with market research and you want to prepare a BMC. If it is so, and at last the proposal, this 9 parameters while writing itself, you come to know how to address a business plan. If it is so, you can able to move forward to reach out. So this is what, whether you are an entrepreneur already or you want to start up your own entrepreneurship, you want to have this 9-parameter model in your hand. While having this, you are projecting your model or idea into the investors or into the venture capitalists. You will be getting enough number of funding and support, mentoring facility from them. You can able to move forward with a successful business model, successful product or service. So these are the tips or tricks you want to carry out whenever you want to start up. So the tips and tricks given by most famous entrepreneurs across the world. Hope you are all aware about these persons. So the kingmaker of retail industries, Reliance. Okay, Reliance have been started with one particular retail. Now they have been touched the moon. That is, they have got Reliance Industries, they have got Reliance Infrastructure, they have got Reliance Refineries. They are extracting crude oil across the sea, Arabian Sea, and they have got their own Reliance retail outlet like Trends. They have got Reliance restaurants. They have got Reliance petrol refinery, petrol bunks across. They diversified their business to various potential. So they have got conglomerate diversification, no relationship with the already existing product, right? So Reliance Industries, steel, Reliance Refineries, extracting natural oils, extracting fossil fuels, Reliance Trends, retail outlets, cosmetics, Reliance mutual funds, Reliance Telecommunication, Reliance Jio. Okay, Jio was a successful model launched by Mukesh Ambani, right? So he, while launching before 10 years of Jio, so he got that lot of unique value proposition under his brand. That's why Jio was a successful model, successful network provider across various service providers in India. So even they have stopped the BSNL, Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, the government of India's subsidiary unit. So they was unable to compete with Reliance, and one more competitor is Airtel. So when compared to Airtel, they have showcased lot of new schemes, offers, right? So data free calls, unlimited calls. Later on, to compete into this market only, Airtel have come, and the Reliance initially launching their product with attached SIM. SIM cannot be detached. So Samsung, one more pioneer, he has come up with different SIM can be detached. Nokia has come into market. So Airtel has started with only network provider. Network in a sense, they have got their 3G, 4G, 5G providers alone. Later on, they have come up with SIM card. So they expanded their market, and now they have reached broadband facilities. They have reached, even payments can be done through Airtel Extreme. So everything has been feasible. Anything can be feasible. Same way Amazon. So A to Z, everything is available. So even you can buy groceries. You can even you can have e-trading, e-commerce, online payment. Everything can be done by Amazon. So Reliance has got like this. Anil Ambani has given concentration can be cultivated. One can learn to exercise willpower, discipline one's body, and train one's mind. Even uh, he born with silver spoon, he born with golden spoon. He initiated, but he was a failure entrepreneur. But Mukesh Ambani was a successful model, so he even diversified, he is able to have a good strides, good skills, he can able to establish in a nice way. Now the nano man, Tata. So he is a venture capitalist for more than 15 companies like IBO, Big Basket. So these companies are being funded by Tata. So he is not a real entrepreneur, but he is using a strategic mindset to develop lot of new business across the world. Okay. So then comes your Mahindra, Anand Mahindra, and you have got Mittal, Lakshmi Mittal. So he has originated from India. He has been ruling the world, ruling the steel industry. And he got a joint venture with Arcelor. Arcelor was a leading pioneer. Mittal was a leading pioneer. Both have been joined together and they are doing a kingdom for metal steel industries. So all the steel products, quality steel products are coming from ArcelorMittal. So more number of UAE's companies, UAE construction sites are sourced by ArcelorMittal companies. Then we have SCL Shiv Nadar. Okay, so he started with a minimum content. Now he is ruling the world. So he is conducting SCL, the topmost growthful industry. So everybody who is able to have a good career, they can able to enter. So then comes our Infosys man. So you initiator, founder CEO of Infosys. Then we have Asim Premji, Wipro CEO. Then we have Atal, Kishore, right? Kishore Mittal of Atal. So he got Atal. Other service providers are not talking about customer service. Even you do complaint, they will not listen to that. They will give redirection. So, but this Atal has come up with a unique idea, unique value proposition that you can register for a complaint. We will achieve one day zero complaints. So our service should be zero defect. This is what the ultimate aim. He is marching towards that. Then comes Uber, right? So Uberman. Okay. So initially we have got a nearby call taxi providers. So we want to travel from one place to another place. We are not having our own vehicle. We will search for a nearby providers, travelers. So they will be charging extra price. But this Uber has come up with a span tariff. So this location to that location, you will be given this much. Okay. So this is what that person has initiated. Then comes our Steve Jobs, right? So he founded Apple. So he was a technocrat. Okay, so he come up with a new idea. So he was working, he is an entrepreneur. He was working for a particular company. He gained a lot of experience. He come out and he have started Apples. Okay, so this is how they have been developed. They got simply an idea in their mind. They have evolved. Then comes Biocon, CMD, Kiran Mazumdar, and Santa Kocher, ICICI Bank head. So these are the persons, like already I said, Ratan Tata, Hinduja Group Chairman, Times Group Chairman. So Madam TAFE, Malika Srinivasan, TAFE Director, Tractor and Farm Equipment. So TAFE has come, like Mahindra has been started with agri-related vehicle, right? So TAFE is started with agri-related vehicle. So they are concentrating only one particular sector. This is what they have been developed. So this person, Paytm, okay, leading service provider, you can make payment, right? So even local grocery shop, even a street vendor can able to have this Paytm. So he has started with only 5 lakh. Now he is a billionaire. So Henry Ford, Ola, Bhavisha Agarwal, I said. So these are the famous Indian and global.
Hello, Dr. Atika.
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. It's really very wonderful. You have shared a very detailed note on the entrepreneurship. And now it's a time to invite our Incubation Manager, Research and Development Cell, IIMT University, Mr. Vaibhav Sharma, to say a few words on the occasion of Entrepreneurship Day. Vaibhav sir.
Hello. Hi, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. So, my name is Web IIMT University. I would like to thank you all for attending today's session on Entrepreneurship Day, and I'm glad to see like many aspiring and young entrepreneurs here today. Entrepreneurship is challenging but a rewarding path. It requires hard work, dedication, and a willingness to take risks, but it also offers the chance to make like a real difference in the world. So I'd like to share with you some of the key qualities that a successful entrepreneur have or has. Some of them are like they are very much passionate about ideas. Like in the earlier presentation, we got to see some of the entrepreneurs, Vijay Shekhar Sharma, Bhavish Agarwal, and many more. So they were very much passionate about their ideas. Next is they have to be persistent in the face of challenges. Like persistency is the key. Next, they are willing to learn from their mistakes. Each and every person makes mistakes, and the one who learns from the mistakes and rectifies it and changes those mistakes into learnings, they are like progressing in their path. Next, the people who are very good at networking and building relationships, they are the best entrepreneurs, I can say. The next thing is the entrepreneurs who wish to be successful, they should be able to take calculated risk in terms of like there can be a no or there can be a yes to the deed I am doing, but like calculating the risk factor, like this is the risk factor. If I win, I'll be achieving this, and even if I lose, like I'll be losing this part, but I'll be learning from it and then redoing the things and then taking learning from the earlier mistakes and then achieving those tasks. Next is like all these are qualities. Hello, I see some of the presentation being displayed on the screen. Can you please stop sharing the screen? Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So if you have these qualities, this is what that makes you a perfect entrepreneur or a successful entrepreneur. I would also like to encourage you to take advantage of the resources that are available to you. In IIMT University, like we do have many resources. We do have an established incubator in the university, supported by both state as well as central government. So there are also many government programs that offer financial assistance to entrepreneurs. So on this day, on this particular entrepreneurship day, I wish you all the best in your entrepreneurial journey. I'm confident that the aspiring entrepreneurs who wish to start something new, who wish to start their own ventures, they will achieve great things. Just choose the right mentor, choose the right incubator, choose the right accelerator, and be consistent, be persistent, be passionate, learn from the mistakes. And this is all what I have to say today. Happy Entrepreneurship Day, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak at this platform. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Vaibhav sir. It's really very indeed that you have shared very valuable qualities which should be possessed by an entrepreneur, and very authentic and very knowledgeable description and the talk given by Professor S. Ratika and our incubation manager, Mr. Vaibhav Sharma. Thank you so much for today's event. And now I would like to invite Dr. Sanjukta, coordinator of this event, to say a few words and give vote of thanks to all the speakers and the session.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words. And thank you so much, Vaibhav sir, ma'am, Radhika ma'am, to say these wonderful words on this occasion on World Entrepreneurship Day. So I would like to say, HOD ma'am, to say a few words about this day and then end this session. Ma'am. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, ma'am. I would like to invite you, ma'am, to say a few words on this auspicious day, and now then end this session.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Dr. Sanjukta, for inviting me. And जैसा कि मैंने पहले भी कहा, this is really very indeed a very beneficial, very knowledgeable session given by Professor S. Ratika. And I'm really very much thankful for giving her valuable time to be present on the IIMT University virtual platform. So thank you so much, ma'am, for accepting our invitation and taking up some of the precious time. So thank you so much. And definitely the whatever talk you have delivered today, it's really consists of very much what I say intellect, and very much actually the key points you have covered today. What should a entrepreneur means what quality an entrepreneur should have before starting their startup or going to be do some business in today's scenario. Like our prime minister is also, the vision of the prime minister is also that the self-reliant India. So that this vision, the talk is totally relevant in that field also. So I'm really thankful for coming and delivering very nice session. I'm thankful again the incubation manager, Mr. Vaibhav Sharma, and Mr. Akshay Ras for giving their valuable support, all type of R&D support to organize this type of activity. I'm thankful to Dr. Navneet Sharma, Dean, School of Life Science and Technology, to taking out his valuable time and for the inaugural remark. And lastly, I'm thankful to the moderator, Dr. Sanjukta Sharma, for doing very nice moderation. Thank you so much, madam. So now I'm going to end this session. Thank you, and we'll connect again. We'll connect with you, ma'am, in some other event. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much.